Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network if you'd like to do the same. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel, like and subscribing. Leave your comments, whether positive or negative. Much love, much respect to everybody out there. This here is Live Conversations number 286. Live Conversation number 286. And we're here to talk about the return of Pastor Gino Jennings. Excuse me for about 5 or 10 seconds. My video, the camera might cut out for a bit. So, but we still here. We still live, for a bit. Now we back. Things like that. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Y'all know my disclaimer. I'm not a pastor, preacher. I don't hold any type of office in a church. So please do not lay claims of those titles on me. I'm not here to violate any type of community guideline, any type of copyright infringement. So please, you know what I mean? Hope everybody's doing well upon this afternoon. It was a good day at work. Good 8-9 hours at work. You know what I mean? So I hope everybody had a good day at work or having a good day at work and things like that. For sure. We're going to go to the chat room right quick. What's up to Georgina Flemings, one of the moderators of this channel. Shout out to Georgina Flemings. Roland Lee, who says, I hope they have a new website set up so we all can see the new podcast. Linda, what up, Linda? You're welcome. Appreciate that. What's up, Peace Solutions? Shout out to you. Cheryl Gibbons. Wonderful. Latoya. Wonderful, wonderful. Bless. It says, thank you. Latoya says, thank you, Brother Tony, for your down-to-earth attitude and genuine transparency. Blessings to you. He says, question, would the Truth of God page be back in place? I'm going to be talking about that. I'll be talking about that, after I, respond to some of these messages in the chat room. What's up to BZ, Tasha, AG, Marvin Parks. What's up to Grant, Russell, Carol, S. Courtney, Marquise Williams. What up, Pedro, Charlie, Valid. What's up? I remember your question from yesterday, or your comment from yesterday, Valid. I remember that one. What's up to Sister Kippy? What up, Z Mayweather? He says, Frankie said, you are a true messenger. Well, if you're talking about a prophet, I ain't going to put that on me. If you're just talking about in a way of a journalism, I could take that. But anything dealing with office in the church, that's not me, If you're just talking about YouTubing, cool. All right? What's up, the new work? What's up to Mr. Ham? What up? See Quan Cox, Ernest, Tyrone Giles, Troy, Yvette. He says, why would they shut down the great men of God? Well, YouTube didn't shut the Truth of God down. If that was the case, then they would shut probably every YouTuber down who puts up the Truth of God and whatnot. I saw, I don't know, a YouTuber or a couple of YouTubers were saying it was banned and stuff like that and things of that nature. There's a difference between banned and hacked. It's a big difference when somebody's banned and when somebody's hacked. For example, Louis Farrakhan, I believe YouTube banned him. You know what I mean? I guess from having a channel or whatever the case may be. Or they banned certain YouTubers for violating certain community guidelines or copyright infringement. That's, things like that. YouTubers can be banned and things of that nature. You know what I mean? But if somebody's hacked and things like that, I mean, there's a variety of things that, YouTubers can get hacked. So it's a difference between being hacked and being banned and whatnot. You know what I mean? You don't want to send the wrong message out to the people stating that, it was banned and what have you. I know I saw a message that after that Tesla live and I clicked on it again, it was stating that the channel had violated community guidelines. I don't think that was in reference to the Truth of God videos. It might have been in reference to what the hackers was doing. You understand? There's a big difference, all right, between ban and being hacked. All right, but being hacked could lead to YouTube shutting the channel down for the reasons for the hackers, not the reasons for the videos, the truth. You know, all right. What's up to Riri? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So, I got a call today, things like that, from a reliable source. Stated that PJ was gonna be back November the 12th. I believe that's on a Sunday, correct me if I'm wrong. And he's gonna be at the main temple in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and whatnot. I know I saw some people were saying that November 5th was the day, but who knows? People can change their mind. Things could change around, but that's the message that I received November the 12th. But some people could change their mind in general. It could be November 5th or whatever the case may be. But the whole point is, and the whole importance is that he'll be back. I know there's a lot of haters out there, uh, and whatnot for sure, and things like that. So First Church, that YouTube channel, First Church, that's where they uploading the material on. First Church, that YouTube channel, I believe it was like some type of backup channel and things like that. So just on here on YouTube, you can go to First Church YouTube channel. They are uploading the videos on that channel, the one with about 41,000 subscribers, and which I'm pretty sure is going to grow tremendously and things like that. What I see, it kind of reminds me of when somebody took the excerpt when PJ mentioned that some certain women are whores and things like that in reference to a sermon that he was talking about, and that went viral, and it got bigger and things like that. So this is what I see. You understand that? People tried certain things and hope for certain things in a negative format. You understand? But every time it just comes out for the better, for the best in general. All right. So what's up to I don't know how to pronounce your name. What is that? Jose? I'm just gonna call you HN. Shout out to you. All right. What's up, JN? What up? What up? What up? Valid says, I think TOG should start a podcast. Podcasting is very popular right now. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know what? That's a good idea. For real, that's a good idea. And I'm pretty sure some people from the Truth of God, they watch, they listen to it, if they listen to this and stuff like that. And a Truth of God podcast, that's very interesting, for sure. That is actually a wonderful. You redeemed yourself from yesterday, Valley. You really did. That is a good idea. You understand that? That is a great idea. That the TOG should do a podcast. You know what I mean? That is a good one for sure. But what you think? Some topics and things like that they should be talking about. Should it be ministers, or should it be just like a regular type of podcast? Because we know, with how Gino puts it down and the bylaws and whatnot. You know what I mean, and things of that nature. So what do you think that should be talked about on the podcast? All right, that actually is a good idea. I've never heard that idea before. What's up to D Nicole? What up? What up? What up? What's up to New Work? What up to Randy? Raekwon, shout out to you. Mary says the truth of God cannot be dealt with. That goes to show he's a true man of God. What up, NY Vibe? Shout out to NY 212-718. shout out to that area of New York. What's up to Ann? You says praise God, thank you, Lord Jesus, and thank you, brother Tony, for sharing. Appreciate that. Raekwon says, those of us that attend First Church know what happened. It was hacked. Absolutely. So, as I stated earlier, if somebody's saying it was banned and whatnot or anything else, that's not true. That's not true at all, for sure. You gotta get your People got to get their facts and details 100% correct before they go out there and start shooting certain things out there. You know what I mean? In most cases, I raise questions for sure. All right. But we're glad that the Truth of God, the other YouTube channel is, is going on and uploading those videos for sure. All right. Yvette says Pastor Gino Jennings will be in, what is that? Tulsa, November the 4th, 2023 at the airport. Is this true? I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. You understand that? The only message I got was November 12th, Sunday at the main temple in Philadelphia. That's the message I got. You understand? I don't know nothing about November the 4th. I don't know. I don't know where you get that from. You said what channel? First Church. Let me go. I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna share the screen so y'all can go to this channel, First Church. I'm gonna share my screen, and I'm gonna go to the First Church channel right now. So just bear with me right quick. All right. So let's just see over here. I'm gonna help you out at Alberto. Shout out to you, Alberto Gonzalez. All right. So here goes right here. Shout out to Sister Rosalind. She puts out the Truth of God too. Shout out to her. So this is the channel right here. They uploaded. Normally I go to the video section right here. For those who asking about videos, you got to click. I know a lot of people not computer savvy and whatnot, but you got to click. You got to click on the YouTube name. You understand? You got to click on the videos. Then what I do is you can either go from the latest, the popular one, or the oldest one. You understand? So they uploaded about 1, 2, 3, plus 8 is 11. They uploaded 11 videos so far. 21 hours ago. All right, 21 hours ago, they uploaded 11 videos. The last video was 2 hours ago. So they started from October the 1st. They started from October the 1st of this year, and I guess they're going down. You know what I mean? So get them videos. You understand? Had them videos in the stash and things like that. I got about 9 of them so far downloaded already out of the 11. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get those 2 when I'm done with this. So this is the channel right here. First Church, 41.5 subscribers so far, which is going to go up high. You know what I mean? All right. And the one that states 165 videos. You got to subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm going to just do something right quick. All right. For those who's not really computer savvy. So you got to hit the subscribe button. All right. You got to hit that button. Now, in order to receive video notifications, all right, you got to hit personalize, meaning you want to receive all the notifications. All right. So at the bottom it says you'll get personalized notifications. All right. So that's the channel right there and whatnot. To the channel, I believe they're gonna I guess go live. November the 12th is what I was told. And they uploading the videos, and it started from October the 1st, and I believe they're going straight down. You know what I mean? So those who's been asking about the videos and where they at and things like that, listen, get those videos. You understand? Get them. They right there for you. All right? So those out there, once again, those who's been asking about those videos, this is the channel right here. This is the channel First Church. All right? That's the channel right there. The YouTube channel that they will be using. All right? Or you can go to the Tug TV. I'm going to show y'all another one. The Tug TV. All right? I'm going to just switch it right quick. And I think it's another one. I'm gonna show y'all another one. All right. I'm gonna show y'all another one right quick. I think it's what is it? Christian media, something like that. I believe. You know. Let's see if I can find it. Is that it? Christian World Media. Got it. All right. So I'm gonna switch between three of them. All right. So once again, this is the YouTube channel that they uploading the videos. You know what I mean? That I guess the hacker or whatever, they took the videos down or whatever the case may be. But they uploading the videos on this YouTube channel, which was a backup channel to my understanding, or another channel that they had in the past. All right. So that's one place you can view the videos and upload or download them if you want to. What else I need to do here? So here's another one. All right. This is the tug.tv, Truth of God Webcast Network, which you can also view the live videos on, and other videos that they put up when the lives are not happening, and things like that. All right. The tug.tv, the tug.tv. All right. So here's another one right here. All right. Christian World Media. Christian World Media is another one. It's another website where the Truth of God videos is on. So take note to that and things like that. Those out there who's been asking and things like that for sure. And if this video is kind of like breaking up, forgive me because of the Wi-Fi is, the connection is getting low. All right, so that's it right there. So if you got any other questions about where you can watch the Truth of God and stuff like that, those are the websites for sure. All right, there you have it. All right. What up, Brandon Coates? What up? What up? What up? Shout out to you. He says, is he somewhere else or is he cooperating? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Let me know. Let me know what you mean by that. All right. Let me know what you mean. All right. Jose says, "What's going on, Tony? Thank you for the and others pushing the TOG content. What up, the show, Bread? Call up Petty, Adrian. All right, be safe out there, Mr. Ham. You say you or brother Sundin should superhead it. Well, I mean, it'd be a good idea to have a Truth of God podcast and things like that. And hey, whoever's picked or whatever the case may be for it'd be cool, for sure. I know we can't talk about certain things and whatnot, but everything has to line up with the scriptures and things like that, especially when dealing with the truth of God and whatnot. But like I said, that's a good idea. Shout out to brother Sunday or Sundin, or however you pronounce his name. Forgive me, and things like that. I know it's a lot of good candidates out there that are, that are good with the radio personality type thing and things like that. And you definitely got to be comfortable in front of the camera, how to talk, and if mistakes happen, how to fix it up and things like that. When you're doing a podcast, when you're doing video, you got to be comfortable and things like that, for sure. So, I mean, if they see fit or whatever the case may be upon whoever it is to do their podcasts and things like that, it's all good. It's all cool, But that'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. Do a podcast. You said, isn't his teaching a podcast, or does a podcast mean when you talk to individuals? Well, a podcast can be upon, like, some people call this a podcast. Some people call this a podcast and whatnot. Some people ask me, why don't you get your own podcast? I mean, hey, if people want to call this a podcast, or what Joe Rogan do, or what Joe Button do, or what DJ Academics do and stuff like that, or what the Breakfast Club do, hey, it is what it is, But I would say this is like a semi type of podcast and things like that. To me, podcast is no different from doing radio. You understand that? You just, in front of a camera, more so talking to the public or interviewing people and things like that. You know what I mean? Certain topics you may have, you may want to talk about and things like that. So a podcast is different from making like certain videos and whatnot. I believe it's more so kind of like this, but like semi and things like that. As though, like I said, you're talking to the public or you're interviewing people and things like that for sure. So his teachings is like broadcast, as they call it, broadcast, Triple God broadcast, with the numbers and whatnot for sure. What's up, the Blackout? What's up, the Stacy Star? He says, greetings and everyone in the chat. Hope everyone is doing well. Blackout says, talk about everyday life, but bring scriptures. Well, if that's the case, then it has to be like ministers and whatnot, or brothers out there who are really sharp with the scriptures and what have you. Like I always say in the beginning of my videos and whatnot, I'm none of those. You understand that? And I'm not going to put myself in place of that. I'm just a YouTuber at the end of the day. But if it's brothers out there, just hypothetically speaking, that you gave that idea, talk about everyday life, but bring scriptures, that's a good point. You know what I mean? That's definitely a good idea for sure. Brothers, ministers, or whoever the case may be, whoever's qualified, of course, they got to have the Holy Ghost and been baptized the right way, and really know those scriptures. At the end of the day, you gotta find some really humble brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Some really humble brothers out there, because some people, once they get in front of the camera, once they start, getting that little fame and whatnot, they get beyond themselves. You understand? It's something about clout, you know what I mean, that becomes a drug to a lot of people, and they don't know how to handle it. You understand that? And they start running ahead of the scriptures and whatnot, as we see a little bit on YouTube and whatnot, for those who's putting out the truth of God. Now they want to, try to put themselves in place of teaching and preaching the word of God, when they just really are just a YouTuber creating videos at the end of the day. You understand? So one has to know how not to let the fame, the glamour, and stuff like that get to them at the end of the day. You understand? Once they start seeing those views and likes, wow, man, that video I did on that podcast, it got 5,000 views. Wow, they start feeling themselves. You understand? They start feeling themselves. Wow, looking in the mirror now. They blowing kisses at themselves in the mirror. You understand? So you got to find some humble brothers at the end of the day who won't get caught up in the hype. You understand? Don't matter if you get 10 million views. It doesn't matter if you get 5 million views. You got to remain humble. Remain humble, and just be you at the end of the day. So what? You're a little popular. So what? You're getting views or whatever the case may be. It don't mean nothing. You understand? But some people just get beyond themselves. They look at themselves on a higher pedestal than what they really are. Listen, you got to be here. So I remember Gino teaching on, you got to be of low degree at the end of the day. Higher than nobody else. You understand that? God don't have a respect of person. There's no favoritism here. But you see some people on, like I said, you see some people on YouTube putting out the truth of God and things like that. Now they want to try to be like Gino. Look at the preacher in Alabama. He's trying to walk like Gino now. You understand that? So you got a lot of people trying to imitate certain people now when they get some type of buzz and things like that. Nah, that's a dangerous game to play at the end of the day, for sure. So but that's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. Yo, y'all gotta read the title, man. You gotta read the title. You understand that? You gotta read the title. You know, right? Russell White says definitely a Q&A. Oh, that's good for sure. Q&A. Like I said, you got to find skilled brothers, skilled in the scriptures, know the word, won't fumble the word of God at the end of the day. You understand? Because a lot of people out there, they'll fumble it, or like I said, like I explained earlier, a lot of people will get caught up in the hype. You know what I mean? A lot of people. It's not too many people that can really remain humble once they start getting a lot of likes and clicks and things like that. They don't know how to humble themselves. You understand? Now they starting to see, imagine in Hollywood. You understand? Imagine their name on the Walk of Fame and stuff like that. All right. Um, Stacy, what up? What up? What up? For sure. You got to go to truthofgod.com. Go to truthofgod.com for that. All right. Henry Ross says TOG should be thinking about their own media network sites. They are. I just gave you some. I just gave you some. You said YouTube and Facebook and others can't be the only ones. We need new minds. I believe I mentioned that on my other video. You know, I mentioned that on my other video that they was working on some things. You know, but I agree. You know, I definitely agree with that for sure. You know, because you never know with YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all that other stuff. Valor says regular podcasts with regular people and people can call in. No pastors give sermons though, but Bible rules involved. Okay, got you. I got you. I mean, hey man, you could pitch that email to them, and Lord willing, they get back at you with a response. What up to Sister Stewart? Shout out to you for sure, Mr. Ham. Oh, Humphrey, greetings. Was that question pertaining to Savannah, Georgia? And I guess you talking to the person who asked that or mentioned that. Mr. Ham says there's another channel for Truth of God with the interviews. You're right. Well, I guess they was talking about podcasting versus just you know uh, one-dimensional channels and whatnot, like a podcast, something like I said, this is like a semi type of podcast. They wanted with somebody, I guess people call in and things like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure, um, you know, they'll look at that as a good idea. What up, Jasmine? A pleasant afternoon, Mr. Harvin. God bless you. Trusting that all that is well. A pleasant afternoon to all viewing and interacting also. L. Humphrey said Minister Dan brought the message and he was on fire, on point during service yesterday. Wonderful. Wonderful. Michelle says, praise the Lord. You can't stop what God himself has sent together and warn his people. I, for one, am so glad to hear of Pastor's return. I need to hear the true word every day. Thank you, Tony. Sister Davis says, Brother Tony and TOG family, work listening in, but unable to comment. Much blessings to all in advance. For sure. Yvette, please confirm somebody, because a lot of people got this message in Tulsa and plan to attend. We need confirmation if anyone knows. Tulsa? November 4th. Well, like I said, the message I got has nothing to do with Tulsa and things like that. I don't know where you get that from. Let me look at the events and whatnot. For sure, I'm looking right now. That's not even up in the events. Honestly, that's not up there. You know, that's not up there. What I'm looking at. You know. All right. Let me see. Let's go to more comments. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about with Tulsa. I don't know. All right. Alberta, what up, what up, what up? You're welcome at Chanel. What's up to Nicole Martin? Shout out to you, Lily of the Valley. He said there's a I just put that up. Didn't I just put that up? Unless I'm backed up. I got this message at 3:46 p.m. So I don't know if you saw that YouTube channel that I put up. So I gotta scroll down and see your messages. What up to Christopher Span? What up, what up, what up? You're welcome at Z Mayweather. For sure. What up to Fly Girl? He says greetings and blessings, everyone. Thanks for the update, Tony. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. What up to A Heron? What up, what up, what up? It says you'll be great for the job. Appreciate that. What's up to David B? Sol Express. Appreciate that. Thank you. At R. Gordley. Appreciate that. You're welcome at Roland Lee. He said anything better than cable TV. We need better stations that we can trust. For sure. Christopher Span says, Brother Harmon, you're doing a wonderful job. Humble brother, never change. Man, many brothers and sisters are getting fed by the truth tuning into your channel. Wonderful. Thank you for viewing the channels and whatnot. Like I said before, Tony Harvin TV, that YouTube channel, definitely banging the truth of God, and Facebook, got them banging on TikTok also. You understand? Definitely got them banging. They banging on TikTok. All right. Z Mayweather says, how do we support you? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? If you, check the videos out here on this channel, my other two YouTube channels, things like that. I consider that as some type of support. If you're talking about monetary things like that, like sending money, just sending money to the church. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. Anytime somebody want to send money and things like that, for the most part, a high percentage of the time, I say, listen, send it to the church. You understand? I don't beg for donations or anything like that, or whatever the case may be. I'm not knocking nobody, but hey, even if I'm broke, even if I got if I'm in the negative in my bank account, listen, send the money to the church. You understand? I'm not out here begging for donations like other YouTubers are. You understand? Not me. You understand? Not me. For sure. What up, the Green Leaf? Appreciate that. Shout out to you for tuning in. Valid says, walk like Gino. For sure. All right. Henry Ross says, what is that? Ayrton Daniels, who talks about, finances. We need positive, honest influences. For sure. Talk about financing. I think Brother Mark Moretti, one of the readers at First Church, he talks about finances a lot on Facebook, which is easy. He's a good dude who can definitely, give good information about finances and things like that. Brother Mark Moretti. I know who else got talent. There's a lot of people in Truth of God that got a lot of talent, that can bring a lot of information and things like that. So much talent at First Church. So much talent, so much skill, and things like that people have. You know what I mean? It definitely got a lot of skill, definitely got a lot of talent. The Truth of God is filled with a lot of talented, God-given talent and skills type of people that are using it for the glorification of God. You understand that? They're using it for the glorification of God. You don't see nobody in the Truth of God trying to use poetry for rapping. You don't try to see, people in the Truth of God trying to use their talent skill for being a comedian and whatnot. You understand? They're using it for the glorification of God in a positive format and things like that for sure. So shout out to everybody in the Truth of God. Definitely talent and skill, God given, that they use it for the glorification for God and whatnot. All right. Christopher says the fact you can relate to the people, respect everybody is the last of the dying breed. When to show teeth and when to remain calm, humble. For sure. You're absolutely right about that at Christopher Span. You said Z Mayweather says pastor is seeking individual who are in media. Okay, that's cool. Like I said, people got to be comfortable in front of the camera. That's number one. You understand that? You definitely got to be comfortable. Because a lot of people could say they want to do media and whatnot, but when the heat is on, it's on. It is on for sure. All right, VA for sure. Roland Lee, appreciate that. Appreciate that for sure. What's up to Franklin? What up? What's up to Victor? What's up to Natural Cooking? Great to hear. But where will we watch the broadcast from? I think I mentioned that already. You got to rewind this video. What's up to Khadijah Reeves? Shout out to you and your YouTube channel. Henry Ross says, will there be more folks to get? Where would there be more folks to get in the social media networking? What do you mean by that? I don't get what you're trying to say at Henry Ross. What do you mean? What up to Denise? Shout out to you. Victor says, thank you for allowing us to be able to keep watching. I click on a message only to get a shock. Had to delete immediately. Wow. Appreciate that, Sister Davis. What's up to Randy Jenkins, you're welcome. What's up to Eric Horn? He says, clean and holy. Holy and Clean podcast. Said you should work for his YouTube channel. Me? Work for the church YouTube channel? I mean, I'm pretty sure they got some good people in position for that. You know what I mean? I already got a lot of work tied up with 3 YouTube channels and whatnot, and things like that. I got a lot of work over here and things of that nature. Ron Skoleski, he's the cameraman. He records and uploads and stuff like that. I'm in a different state and whatnot. I mean, it'd been a good thing to help out with the camera stuff like that. I remember they had classes, for those who want to learn camera work and things like that. And they had a recent class about audio training and things like that. So they always looking for people, in that area and whatnot, for those who are interested and whatnot. I don't know if it's still open on a website for those who's looking for that type of training. You know what I mean? All right. Roland Lee says, if when Pastor returns, do we subscribe to the same channel, or he will have a new one posted? Let us know. I did already. You got to rewind the video. Randy Jenkins says, I need a copy of the Holy Scriptures, 2 copies to be exact. Can you have someone call me so I can purchase the Holy Scriptures, 2 copies? You got to go on truthofgod.com, man. Truthofgod.com. And if it's sold out, you got to keep going every day to see any updates. You got to go to truthofgod.com. I'm not in that department. All right, I'm not in that department. I myself want some more of the Holy Scriptures. All right. Says, where would there be any others besides the ones out there in Silicon Valley? Silicon Valley. I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm like lost in what you're trying to say at Henry Ross. I'm like really lost at the end of the day. For those who's asking, I'm gonna put it up once again. I left it up for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna put it up once again. All right. Once again, we're gonna put up the Truth of God YouTube channel. All right. Here it is. Okay. That's the channel that they're using right now. Okay. They uploading the videos from before. All right. That is the channel. This is my second time putting it up. We're going to leave it up for a couple of minutes. So, but I'm pretty sure if I'm on here longer, there's going to be somebody to come up here. What channel are they using now? Do they have a new one? Right. So, okay. It started from October the 1st, which was the first video that they uploaded from 5 years ago. October 1st, 2023, they started from. So they uploaded 11 videos so far. The last one was 2 hours ago. Let me refresh this this page to see if they uploaded anything else. All right, let's see if they uploaded. Yep, they uploaded something else 24 minutes ago. 24 minutes ago, they uploaded something else. This one is from August the 13th. Let's click it for a bit. Just for a small bit. Let's click it for a small bit. Let's see.
Greetings, brothers and sisters.
We good?
Once again, we are thankful to the one God for blessing us to be present. You can turn me up some more back there.
All right, so that is the channel right here that they just uploaded this video about 24 minutes ago. From August the 13th, 2023, and whatnot. All right, so that is the channel. Let me scroll up a little bit. My fault. Matter of fact, let me highlight it for you, for people out there. Okay, that is the channel that they're gonna use, I believe, for the live videos. All right, right there. That is the channel right there. Or you can go to the tug.tv you know, right there, thetug.tv, or you can go to christianworldmedia.com. .com. All right, those are the three places the True of God videos is on. All right, man, yo, why y'all keep asking what is the topic to the video? The topic is at the top. You understand? I don't understand what people don't read when they click a video. The title is right there. You understand? I don't get it. You can't click a video and not, would you click the video and not know the topic to it? I don't get it. This is the second time somebody asked what was the topic for. You know, I don't get it, man. Is my title appearing on YouTube? Because that's the second time somebody asked that question. I mean, the title is right there. Usually, I have the title right here, and then you see the straight line. You know, that may be a subtitle, and then at the end, there's another straight line. You understand? That's the introduction to the live conversations with my name and the number. Okay, you know, so the title is right there. Pastor Gino Jennings is back November the 12th, 2023, which I got the word today. That is the title. That's what we was talking about. That's what we was talking about, and things like that. All right. So it kind of made me seem like make it seem like you just clicked the video without even knowing the title. You understand? It makes me think if you was to click on something like, and then something else would pop up. You understand? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That makes me think you clicking things and you just don't even know the titles to, man. You know? I'm just playing with you, man. It's all good. But just notifying the people that he will be back. The word I got was November the 12th. Like I said, I saw some people stating yesterday or the other day. Some people said November the 5th and whatnot, but you know, people can change their minds or whatever the case may be and things like that or what have you. You says what TV again? Okay, let me go back to it. My fault. The tug, the tug, the tug dot TV, the tug.tv. So that's the name of their channel and whatnot for sure. He said, "What is the title of the video?" Wow. I mean, what did you see? You know what I mean? Hey, Lily of the Valley, what did they see? Unless YouTube blocked my title out. You know, if my title was not shown, please let me know. If it's not shown, let me know. All right. Now I know sometimes YouTube be, you know, tripping my channel out for sure. All right, what's up to Donovan? What up? What up? What up? Sabrina Hayes. Greens and sweet potatoes. Greens and sweet potatoes. What up, Tennessee K? What up? What up? What up? David B says it's an old channel I've subscribed for years now, for sure. Reginald Grant says, I love TOG ministry and develop messages from the pulpit. I discovered this via YouTube a few years ago. I teach similarly one-on-one almost daily in Columbus, Ohio. This blesses my soul for sure. That's what's up. Nathan Jackson said, thank you, Jesus. I need this holy message because I started, what is that? You said whatever how you pronounce that word, preaching to bring the holy message back. You mean a petition? That's what you mean, a petition? Because I don't know what that word is right there. What up to Ezrod? What up? What up? What up? Russell White says, keep that armor on tight. Don't take it off. You appreciate it. Praying for you and the channel. Appreciate that. Just saying we need a new address for the Truth of God Network and then out there in Cali, Silicon Valley. Or I don't know nothing about that. Ramnet Princess. What up? What up? What up? What's up to Sharon Taylor? Shout out to you. Listen, I'm not answering this, man. I'm not answering that. Oh man, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Listen, listen. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it. Listen, I ain't got the patience, man. I ain't I ain't got the patience for sure, man. I don't know how y'all ministers do it, man. Y'all good. I don't have it. What's up to Valerie Stewart? What up? What up? What up? Appreciate that. At Nicole Martin, um, Chanel Austin. You says good evening. Thank you, brother Tony, for the great news. Appreciate that. What up, Jen Juice? Says I turn notifications on, but the Satans who own this didn't notify. Yeah, I kind of spoke about that yesterday with the YouTube notifications and things like that. I mean, it's kind of like somewhat small percentage doing a bit better with the notifications and whatnot. You know, they stepping the game up just a little bit, you know, with YouTube, but they need to step up a little bit more for sure. All right, Henry Ross says, cool. I'm glad. I'm gonna be glad when TOG start their new network and sites media. Christopher Span states that the truth is always beating me up. Every time I get that self-righteous attitude, there is always a scripture putting me in check. In many cases, it shows us there is still much work to be done for sure. Rebecca Hood says, patience is a gift from God. Not all have it for sure. You're right. You're right. But he was not banned. You know, he was not banned. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Some YouTubers out there stating that True God was banned and Gino was banned and stuff like that. You know, he was not banned, you know, at all. It was just hacked. There's a difference between being hacked and being banned, you know. All right. Brother Word says, what's up, Tony? Much love. Should play 20 seconds of First Church. September the 17th, 2023. Was posted about 21 hours ago. Beautiful start to the message. The chosen. Well, I'm uploading those messages on Tony Harvin TV. I think I got 2 up there so far, maybe 2 or 3. I'm not sure, but as they uploading, I'm uploading also. All right. Um, so that's basically what we talked about today. The message that I got for sure, you know, of November the 12th at the main temple in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and whatnot. I know a lot of people was asking questions and whatnot in reference to the return. You know, greetings, bro. Says some are saying Pastor will be back on the 4th. What is the 4th? Is the 4th a Sunday? Some people saying the 4th. Some people saying the 5th. You know, the 4th is a Saturday. He says, "Are you still going to have your another live at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow?" That's set for tomorrow. You know, that's set for tomorrow. I had set that live for today, but I think like 30 minutes after I set that live, I got the phone call, you know, of November the 5th, excuse me, of November the 12th, that Gino would be coming back. So I had to change it up because I wanted to put this out there. All right. So we'll see. You know, people are getting different messages and whatnot and things like that, or whatever the case may be. But we'll see. As long as, you know, he's coming back, you know, to address a lot for sure. Shout out to Gino. Shout out to cameraman Ron Skaleski, whatnot, Skaleski Productions, and things like that. I know the haters, you know, I don't get why the haters glorify when somebody's sick or whatever the case may be, or they off YouTube. I don't get it. I really don't. For sure. At the end of the day, you know, for sure. All right. Um, appreciate that at G Swole. Shout out to once again Ron Skaleski, you know, for the call today, who handles the recordings with Gino Jennings, Skaleski Productions. He's one of the guys that kind of inspired me to learn this camera stuff and whatnot, right along with I think my coach, Coach J. Coach J, shout out to Coach J. Team Hazardous. You know what I mean? With this camera, because this live stuff I wasn't doing. I wasn't doing. You understand? I was not doing at all. What's up to William Evans? What up? What up? What up? At the end of the day, for sure. Let me see. He says 6:30 p.m. I'm tuning in. 6:30. Did I set it for 6:30? I think that I set it for 6:30 or 3:30. Let me see. Because like I said, as I was setting it today, I think I set it for 6:30 today to talk about demons and dreams like that. But like I said, I got a call, which was from Ron Skaleski Productions, and that's when I switched it up and things like that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Dreams, because I had a good topic. I wanted to talk about that. Certain dreams of demons, and somebody shared a story with me today about them dreaming about getting, you know, almost visiting heaven, but they didn't make it in. Man, it was on their way to hell or something like that. It was a funny story. I wanted it was funny, but it wasn't funny. You understand? It was funny, but it wasn't funny. You know? All right. Um, Sister Davis says, anytime he returns will be great. We're looking forward to it and thanking God for his return. Absolutely. Absolutely. It doesn't matter the fourth, the fifth, the 12th, whatever the case may be. Like I said, people change their minds and whatever. You understand? Hey, he can come back tomorrow. It don't matter. As long as he's coming back, he's in good health. And we here to feast off the word of God at the end of the day. You understand? This ain't a tug of war. Oh, I say he coming back the 12th. No, I say he coming back the 5th. No, I said the 4th. It don't matter. You understand? It don't matter. People change their minds left and right. I change my mind sometimes, whatever. At the end of the day, it don't matter. As long as he coming back, for sure. All right. Why says, when I first saw this, there was no title. I would have not asked. Oh, wow. Wow. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was no title. That's my fault. Not my fault, but you like I said, YouTube sometimes, man, they be doing certain YouTubers dirty. You understand? Now I'm talking about dirty. So I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I do my titles from StreamYard. That's how I do my titles and things like that from StreamYard. Then I double check on YouTube to make sure everything is still copacetic. Very identical with what I put on StreamYard. So hey, that's my mistake. For assuming that, I apologize. Please forgive me. All right, Reverend Person says, I hope you're staying safe in them trucks on the road these days. Absolutely. Did about 8-9 hours today. Just dropping off loads and whatnot and things like that. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Whatever the case may be. Still doing some video work while I'm at work. You understand? I always bring my laptop, handle what I gotta handle. So when I get home, you know what I mean, it'd be less things for me to do. You understand? Okay, I set it for 6:30. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because see, sometimes I forget. You know what I mean? Sometimes I forget. So 6:30 tomorrow, we'll be talking about wicked dreams and whatnot. I know a lot of us have experienced evil dreams and dreaming about demons, devils, witches, hell, heaven, and things like that. Very interesting topic. Very, very interesting topic. Yo, y'all going in. Y'all going in. Y'all about to put your foot on that man's neck again. Oh, man. Henry Ross says, do you think TOG should own the Word Network Gospel channel? Well, I never heard of that channel. I really don't watch too much TV. I never heard of that channel and things like that. But if it's a popular channel, hey, you just never know. I'm pretty sure it's expensive, to buy or whatever the case may be. But if the TOG gets a network on TV and something like that, they're going to keep programs and truth like that very limited. You understand? Very, very limited, because you can't say certain things over the airwaves. Otherwise, you'll get fined. You'll get fined. You know what I'm saying? Big dollars. You know what I mean? So just like here on YouTube, they keep you very limited, because if you say certain things about protected groups here on YouTube, they will flag you or give you a warning or shut your channel down. You understand? So imagine what they'll do out there You know what I mean? Over the airwaves of you having your own network. You know, people gonna want to complain to a government website to shut you down and things like that. All right, so be careful. Um, KB Harris says greetings. Um, what up? What up? What up? John Allen says we need Gino Jennings' new video. Well, the latest video, as I just showed, is on First Church. You understand? October the 1st. October the 1st. That was the latest video. You know, to my understanding, he was sick. You know, the man needed some rest and things like that. You know, so you got to respect the man that needs his rest from being sick and things like that. All right, for sure. Um, Gladys. What up? What up? What up? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Once again, Bobby says I had a dream when I was about 5 or 6 that I was in New Jerusalem. That's what's up. New Jerusalem. What was the dream about, and what could you remember about it for sure? You know, let me know. All right. Yo, y'all funny, man. Y'all is funny. Ah man, y'all funny, man. I'm trying to keep my laughs in and whatnot. You know, I'm trying to keep my laughs in. We want to have a wonderful day. And shout out to the so-called Christians out there that's about to celebrate Wicked Ween tomorrow. Shout out to y'all, man. You know, Wicked Ween. Mm. You know, doing these deliveries and at these residents and whatnot. You know what I mean? You'll see these 10 feet, 15 feet skeleton, demonic, figures that they put up, which is crazy. Very, very crazy. You understand? G Swole said that's crazy when I follow a man that supposedly visited hell in a dream. Listen, people have dreams like that. You understand? They actually can have dreams like that. I mean, I've had dreams, similar to that. You know, it's true. At the end of the day, for sure. You know. All right. So definitely, good, good topic to for sure. At the end of the day, you know. All right. Um, he said, Jen said, or something like Gino didn't call you. Well, like I said, man, that's what I got. You know, at the end of the day, November 12th or whatever the case may be. Hey, like I said, it could be the 4th, 5th, 12th, 19th, 26th, whatever. It don't matter if it's tomorrow. At the end of the day, it's about what message or a person received. It's not making an assumption and things like that. You know, so it doesn't matter what date he come back. At the end of the day, for sure. Like I said, people can change their mind. You know, tomorrow you can say the 13th. Tomorrow you can say the 14th. Next week he could say December the 1st. It don't matter at the end of the day for sure. But the most important thing is, he's getting better, for sure. You know. All right. Um. Riri says your ID is also on your cap. People don't look and can't see. I sat back and was waiting for the information to get back to the people. Mm. Rebecca Hood says sleep paralysis and the evil dreams that come with. Yeah, yeah, I've heard of that. People in the medical field call it sleep paralysis, and Grandma Nana, Auntie and them, they call it the witch riding your back. Auntie and them, you know, that's what they call it, for sure. Ah man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy for sure. All right. Bobby, you said I seen myself and others caught up in the sky, walking in the streets of clear gold. Wonderful. He says I'll hand out the Bible to them when they come to my house. Um, He said, I said that because PJ is the only one who preaches the word. He can kick off those false prophets that are on here. For sure. Russell White says, I seen one around the corner from me. Wow. Wow. He says, like that name, Wicked Wing. Good name for it. Now they're trying to put out a sick horror wicked movie called Thanksgiving. The devil was really busy. I was throwing shots, Tony. That went completely over your head. I understand. I understand. You know, it didn't. You know, I'm trying to, I'm trying to keep these laughs in, for sure. At the end of the day, you know, we're just happy that he's coming back. You know, it doesn't matter what date. At the end of the day, you know, um, you know, people get calls and things like that, and somebody may say this date, then this person may say that date. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is. For sure. I'm not on here to go back and forth and have a tug of war with that. You know? All right. Young Tune says hit that like button, y'all. Oh man, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Y'all is funny, man, for sure. Very funny. So we just talked about the return of PJ, Pastor Gino Jennings and whatnot, and things like that. We ran down the how you can tune in to that live broadcast when he comes back. When he comes back, I'm a this guy's funny, man. You funny, man. You funny. You is funny. Hey, Jen Juice, you funny, man. You funny. You funny. So this is the website on here on YouTube. Once again, how you can view the live video of the Truth of God and whatnot. So whenever he comes back, you know, make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and whatnot, because this is what it's all about, the truth at the end of the day. Like I said earlier, some people saying the 12th, some people saying the 5th, some people saying the 4th in Alabama, some people say the 4th in Tulsa and things like that, but we'll see. You know what I mean? Will it be come back the 19th? Then what? You understand? You know what I mean? It don't matter what day you come back. Um, it's all good, for sure. All right. Let's see. Let's see. My name ain't C Rock. You understand? This ain't C Rock. This Tony Harvin. You understand? It's Tony Harvin. This ain't no C Rock. At the time, it's Tony Harvin. You know, where you get that name from? All right. Let me see. One of my moderators take that up out of here, man. Take that up out of here. You hear me? um, what else we got to say? I had something else to say. For sure, I forgot. I didn't write it in my notes. At all. Let me see what you wrote at Jen. He said, I saw somebody who claims to be from the truth shopping for wicked wing stuff. When he saw me, he started explaining it wasn't his. I told him it wasn't my business and to continue shopping for Satan. Wow. Wow. I think we spoke about that the other day, as far as like, you know, being humble outside of going to church and whatnot, outside of YouTube and whatnot, because I think I said it yesterday. It could be somebody next door to you that you don't even know that could watch the channel, that could know what church you go to and what you see them to represent, because people is always watching. They always watching at the end of the day, especially if you're in the truth of God. Especially if you're in the truth of God, you just don't know. You just don't know who's watching. So, uh, people like that, man, is definitely something else for sure. Russell White, the enemy is extremely busy. Don't ever forget it, y'all. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Henry Ross says, at the end of the day, the word is going to get out. The devil cannot stop it. Man, y'all funny, man. Yeah. George Richardson. What up? What up? What up? Oh man. Y'all is funny, man. Y'all is funny. What up? It's Christopher Span says always someone trying to stir the pot. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate that at BB. Appreciate that. Oh man. Oh man. He says I think she was trying to speak to Mr. Christopher because he was on here on his live in in the comments chatting. I mean, I kind of saw that, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I kind of saw it. Okay, you know, it is what it is for sure. All right, I kind of saw that. You know, you say he directly talked to Mr. Jennings and whatnot that it was November the 5th. But I've been before I saw the comment, I said it don't matter the date. You know, different people get different responses from people, certain ministers and certain people of the camera team and things like that. Somebody might say the 4th, like somebody told one person on here, or a couple of people. You know, they said November the 4th. Some people say the 5th. You know, I got the call today that said it was the 12th. You understand? That's what I got. At the end of the day, I'm only going by what the message that I receive. You understand? Like I said, you just never know. A person might change their mind and say, listen, hey, I want to come in the 19th or the 26th. It really don't matter at the end of the day. It don't matter. You know what I mean? But as long as the man health is getting right, because a lot of people, they just want to have a tug of war. You know, he's told me the 5th. No, he told me the 4th. He told me the 12th. No, he told me the 19th. You know? Nah, nah. It don't matter. Is it? You know what I mean? The whole foundation of it is whenever he feels like coming back, whenever he thinks he's ready, health wise, and things like that. In general, you know, like I said, people can change their mind. You know, and just because a person may say, "I heard the 4th," but then he comes back the 5th, that don't mean that other person who heard the 4th is a liar. You understand? That's just the message that they heard from somebody. You know, they don't know the person might have changed their mind to the 6th. Now, if this person heard the 6th and then he comes on the 12th and things like that, that doesn't mean that person is a liar. It could just simply mean the person changed their mind or they wasn't feeling good that day or, you know, it just wasn't a proper day as they thought it was going to be. Things happen like that. You understand? Things do happen like that in life. It happens for us in life in general, especially if you got kids at the end of the day, especially if you're sick at the end of the day. You understand? Right? So it's not a tug of war between this date, that date. I heard this one, that one. No, it ain't that. The sole purpose is the health that he's in good standing to make a return again. Because it don't matter if it was next year March that he's coming back. You know, if a man of a person need a couple of months to recoup and recover and things like that, hey, it's all good. You know, health and wellness is very important for sure. You know, all right. Darlene Nix. I also saw from Mister um let's see. What up to Larry? What up? What up? What up? How did this Wicked Wing start in the first place? Wicked Wing, that name. I think I was just thinking one day. Listen, I'm very comical. You know, I'm a very very comical person. Outside, may look mean, may look firm and like to fight and whatnot, but I'm a very comical person. Creative things come to my mind, and that one word, Wicked Wing, came to my mind one day. All right. Samuel says, please don't let them bring division between you and Christopher because that's what the devil wants. Because in the scriptures, Paul and Mark didn't get along, and the tension was so serious. I don't know what you're talking about. We on here talking about I'm over here talking about the D. You understand? I haven't mentioned anything negative or whatever about Mr. Christopher. I haven't. You understand that? As far as like division and whatnot, I mean, two people could, just in general, two people could love each other from a distance. You understand that? As long as there's no hatred or malice or unforgiveness or anything like that in a person for people, of course, they still got to love your neighbor as you love yourself, which is, I think, it was titled the second greatest commandment. I think it was back in the Old Testament. Correct me if I'm wrong, and things like that. So you can love a person from a distance. You understand? You ain't gotta be buddy buddy with them at the end of the day. So it's not always a wicked or a Satan thing and things like that. Of course, you got these haters out here making certain videos. Oh, why are they beefing? And I explained what beef was in my other videos and whatnot. And that's not what this is at the end of the day, for sure. All right. But it's light. You know what I'm saying? It's light to me at the end of the day. It's very light. I'm just a person that um I can cut off a person and won't even care. I don't care who you are. You understand? It don't matter who a person is. I can just cut them off and whatever. That doesn't mean I hate them. I won't have no ill feelings or nothing for them at the end of the day. That's just me. That's just me at the end of the day. It has nothing to do with wickedness or devilish things. I'm just a person like that. Even Gino breaks down things like that, him cutting people off and still loving them. All right. Sister Davis says, no need to try and be specific on dates. Like people have to make themselves relevant. You're right. It doesn't matter. His health is what is important. For sure. All right. Let's see. Um, Mr. Christopher, aka Mr. Rock. Listen, you can leave all you want, pouting like a baby and whatnot and things like that. That sound like something my daughter says. I'm out, or whatever the case may be, running the room and pout and things of that nature. Hey, it is what it is, man. You understand? Um, that's what you said. I'm not stating that that's false or whatever the case may be. That's what you said. I'm going by what I heard and what I got the message a couple of hours ago. You understand that? That's the message that I got. You understand? you know. So as I explained to everybody, I wasn't paying no mind to Mr. Christopher's messages and whatnot and things like that. You know, as the people say, I took my foot off the man's neck. You understand? I ain't go full throttle on him today. I have no need to. I'm not coming on your website or whatever to answer questions and nothing like that. You understand? We over here encouraging the people. At the end of the day, I'm not here for drama. I'm not here for gossip. I'm not here for none of that. I'm a real dude. I'm one of those ones. I'm very authentic. I don't got time for games. I don't got time for let's make a video on this or on that for clout, gang, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, like I said, we on here to encourage the people, for sure. We ain't on here for nothing else. You understand? We ain't on here for back and forth with people and things like that. It don't matter who it is. If somebody's feeling, a certain way because they caught up in their feelings, I don't care. You understand? When my daughter's upset that I chastise her and she cry, get mad, I tell her, listen, I don't care. You understand that? If I tell my daughter that, why she got crying tears from getting chastised, you understand? And I have a firm look with no ill feelings. You understand that I chastise her. What would it mean for somebody over YouTube at the end of the day? I don't care. You understand that? It really don't matter how a person feel. If they pouting, whining, I'm out, this, that, you're not going to listen. I don't care. You understand? I'm not coming on no website for drama and gossip. That's not me. That's not Tony Harvin. At the end of the day, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it was DJ Vlad, Academics, Hassan Campbell, Mav Hoffa. It don't matter. You understand? I'm a real dude. I'm real. You understand? So after we hang up, close my laptop, I won't even think about, stuff like that over here. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So to the person who said, about causing division. I don't think about it. You know, when I click off these lives, I really don't think about none of that type of stuff. I don't. You understand that? I'm just a person like that. I don't get caught up in my feelings over something over YouTube and things like that. You know, so I'm only going by what I got, the call that I got. You know, from Ron Skaleski. Let me see what time he had called and whatnot. This was when I was at work. So it's like, why would I change my live conversation? We was gonna talk about demons, as I said when G Swole asked. That's the reason why I changed it. Uh, into this. So he called me around 1:04 p.m. We spoke for about 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I would show it, but it got his phone number on it, and I'm not on it like that to do that. You know, that's the phone call that I got at 1:04 p.m. From the cameraman today. So if Mr. Smooth is caught up in his feelings, hey, what do I care? You understand? Like I tell my daughters, I really don't care. And it don't bother me. It really don't. I don't think about it. You know, I'm gonna sit back, give me some dinner and whatnot and things like that. Probably watch some old sports, you know, Vince Carter dunks, something like that. Yo, you funny, man. All right, that's enough of that. Paulette, it's almost 5 o'clock. Wow. I wanted to get off here about 4:30. Well, y'all something else. Young Toon says, Jennings saved my life. Wonderful. I've heard a lot of people mention that, that he really helped them, and he really helped them to get away from a lot of wicked stuff, whether it was like drug dealing, gang banging, and things like that. One thing I explained is the humbleness that I learned and whatnot, because like I said, one thing I love to do is fighting. I don't got time for all that small talk and things like that. And throughout the years, which was hard, it was hard and things like that, not to always want to get into a physical altercation and things like that, because I didn't have time. I don't want to talk. All I want to do, not with women and nothing like that. Especially just fight. But studying the truth of God and things like that, it helped me become more humble and things like that. Not getting so like, okay, I'm ready now. You understand that? So blessedly, no major situations happen where as though I hurt anybody and things like that for sure. So it came from learning and studying the messages and the threats that he received and all this other stuff that he received. And a man like that can remain that humble and not let certain things bother him. You know, being caught up in his feelings. So that's something that I absolutely needed for sure, because a lot of these people on YouTube, you just want to go in the backyard with. You understand? You want to go in the backyard with them. Back in the day when you was kids, all right, let's go in the backyard. Let's handle business. You understand? We handle business. We go back to playing Super Nintendo, Mario Kart, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Double Dragon, whatever the case may be. But these days, as adults, we caught up in our ways, man. We don't want to do that. You know? All right. Um Christopher Span said there are many origins of this wicked day, not in many countries. The practices they praise the worship, the festival ceremonies is all the same. So you can forgive someone and still be happy they're no longer in your life. Yeah, if you keep a person at bay at a distance, that don't mean is sinful. You understand? That don't mean you did something wicked, or what I mean, it's of the devil. You know what I mean? If you forgive somebody, pray for them, still love them, as you love yourself, and follow the guidelines or try to follow the guidelines of the scriptures. You didn't do nothing, saying evil at the end of the day. Some people just don't get it, that you're just not willing to go a certain immature route. If you're on a journey and you see that, I'm just speaking in general, and you see that this person could take you out of your character. It doesn't matter if they from the same organization as you. You understand? What you got to do is humble yourself in general and stay away from that at the end of the day, because you would know what type of place it would put you. You understand? This is why I ignore a lot of these haters and things like that. It's not only haters not outside of the True Regard and stuff like that. You might have haters inside the same organization that you're going to. You understand? And True Regard 825-827, when Gino talked about the man coming to the gas station trying to stab him, he also talked about, former True Regard members who tried to kill him. You understand that? So you got to look at it also of that perspective. You understand? You will have haters outside and inside, for sure. You know what I mean? Whether directly or indirectly. You know what I'm saying? Whether outwardly or they have it in the subconscious of their mind or the subconscious of their heart. You understand? So it's certain people and certain things that you got to stay away from. It doesn't matter, inside or outside. And when you see it the way they don't see it, you distance yourself. Doesn't matter if they're in the same organization. Of course, you got to pray for them, hope the best for them at the end of the day. You understand? Because me, I don't got time for nonsense. You understand? Because I know how I can get. You know what I mean? But my whole foundation is to help encourage the people. Now, I'm not on here for gossip and nonsense and stuff like that. I'm not on here for that. I got my kids that watch this, my children that watch these lives and whatnot. So what would it look like me all day talking about gossip and nonsense? They're like, Dad, it ain't you. You understand? You a firm guy. What you doing talking about that type of stuff? They know how I am. You understand? So when if they watch something and it's a bunch of gossip like TMZ or Gossip or DJ Academics or DJ Vlad, they're like, that's not my dad. That's not him. You understand? He more so like a drill sergeant. You know what I mean? All right. So I got my kids that watch this stuff. So I don't got time for nonsense. You understand? I don't got time for gossip with certain individuals. All right. Be holy. What up? What up? What up? Big baller. It was hacked. It wasn't banned. Yeah, I'm also a very comical person. Aside of being firm. It's kind of it serves as being therapeutic also. Being comical and having a great sense of humor. On my end. Because a lot of people see you over YouTube, they think they know who you are. You understand that? They think they know who you are. But sometimes in some cases, you can read, some people, but by what they say, their lifestyle, how they act, over YouTube. Very few people you can read. You understand? Very, very, very few. Latanya says when a pastor returns, we have to be prepared. We have to prepare for the message and be more ready to hear. All right. Paulette says, Tony, you did nothing wrong. Keep up the positive attitude. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? We was on here minding our business and whatnot. We was on here minding our business. I was trying to be, just talk about this, the phone call that I got today at 1:04 p.m. The phone call that I got, you understand, was November the 12th. That's what I got. Now, if you show up November the 5th, okay, cool. He may have decided, listen, I'm going to come in November the 5th. You understand? It's not a video stating that I didn't get no phone call, and let's just say I ain't get no phone call or nothing. I should say he coming November the 3rd. Yeah, he coming. That's something different. You understand? Assumption. But when you receive a phone call or message, you're just relaying it to the people. It's the message that I got from a certain person. If he come a different date, fine. That doesn't mean a person is lying. You understand? It just means maybe the person changed their mind and whatnot and things like that. So we had a intruder and whatnot stating that I'm not gonna listen to Gino. You ain't gonna listen to Apostle. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about when he relayed the message to this person? All right. Jinju says apparently Tony has been forgiven, but he ain't messing. More weird thing is Tony didn't do nothing wrong. Um, didn't do nothing that warranted forgiveness. That is wild. Imagine a grown man pouting. Well, here's the thing. It's given these false prophets out there more juice, more fuel to put into the fire when a person talks that way. You understand? I'm answering and responding in a very humble way. You understand? Because I don't have time for nonsense. At the end of the day, I really don't. For sure, I don't have time for nonsense. You know, when you got 5 kids, you ain't got time for nonsense like that for sure. All right. What's up, the Gregory Carter? Let me see this comment. My fault. There is a new TOG YouTube channel. Is that official? If you're talking about the one with 41.5 K subscribers, it's legit. Excuse me. Natural Cooking says it's okay, brother. The devil is a liar. He wants you to get distracted in your feelings. Gregory Carter says, I just want to say I'm proud of you for staying humble, getting the message to the people, never asking for money. You've truly been a blessing to me and the people. Much love. Shout out to you, Gregory Carter. Shout out to you for sure. The answer to you, David B, is no. I don't need to talk in private. If a person is going to say something in the public, there's no need to talk in private at all. You understand that? There's no need. You know, I have no interest. I have no interest in talking. You understand? I really don't. I don't have time for foolishness at the end of the day in entertainment. I don't have time for that. You know, I'm 39 years old, pushing 40, very mature, and you got the youth out there that's looking up in general as mentorship and as a coach and things like that. So I don't need to talk in private if I don't have any hatred for nobody, as I mentioned, and things like that. For sure, I don't. You know what I mean? If anything, if a person does something or say something, then they need to openly, publicly explain the situation and publicly apologize if they said something that was negative publicly. But I have no interest in that. We have no interest in that person or whatever the case may be. We're here to move on and to continue to put out Truth of God videos on my third YouTube channel, Tony Harvin TV. That channel is definitely growing. Tony Harvin Network. What I'm doing more so is taking these lives when they become a video, downloading and putting it on Tony Harvin Network just to keep that channel, going a little bit. For sure. Jen says, did you watch Tyson Fury and Francis? Francis got robbed by that big giant with the love handles and hips on his back. Well, you got to understand the boxing world and things like that with the judges and whatnot. If you're coming in fighting somebody who's what he was like 35-0, and he's a WBC champion and a lineal champion, you really have to knock him out cold. You understand that? Yes, Francis did a good job. You know what I mean? He's a world champion MMA fighter. You can tell he got a background in boxing for sure. So just because somebody's an MMA fighter, it don't mean they don't know how to box. They may not tell you. He probably been boxing for 20, 25 years in the cut. You understand? I mean, look at Terrence Crawford. He got wrestling background. You understand? Look at Zab Judah. You know what I mean? He got some martial arts background because of his father, Yoel Judah. Yoel Judah, excuse me. So look at Victor Ortiz. He got martial arts background and stuff like that. So a lot of boxers, they got backgrounds in martial arts or in something else, just like MMA fighters. I believe Ronda Rousey had a background in judo and things like that, for sure. All right. Maddie, what up? What up? What up? Shout out to you, for sure, for sure, for sure. What's up, to Jerry? Oh man, too easy, man, too easy, too easy, too easy. You understand? That's all I'm gonna say. Too easy, too easy, too easy. Latanya says, "Is Young Tune one of your moderators?" No, no, not to my knowledge. No. Let me look at my studio right quick because I don't know. People change their names up. as moderators and things like that. But I'm just gonna look at my settings and whatnot to see, if a person who was a moderator changed their name up. No, my moderators are Simple Faith, good to be blessed, Georgina Flemings, Khadijah Reeves, and Sister Davis. Those are my moderators. Those are my moderators. I don't have that person as a moderator, Young Tune and whatnot, for sure. All right. What's up to Sharon Henry? He said, Paulette says, so what he want Tony to do? Nicole Morris says, when the next big fight comes on, record it to your YouTube channel. Record it on your YouTube channel. Turn your camera towards your TV so we can watch it with you. Well, I can't do that. That's called copyright infringement. You understand? Anytime you do something like that, they'll pick it up, and you could receive a strike. Some people go to the distance where as though they try to sue you. You understand? So that's why you see a lot of people. They don't do that. Even on Facebook, you have to have some type of permission from like a Showtime or the Zone or any type of major network that's broadcasting sports. That's why some people do like commentary videos on sports. They don't show it because they know about the copyright infringement in reference to certain things like that. I would have hoped that we could, do that, but we can't for sure. All right. Jerry says, right, Brother T, grown people do grown up things. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't have time for childish things. Really don't. What's up to L. Smith? You said he says you still on? Are you having a chat later? No. I was gonna have a chat later, but I changed it to tomorrow 6:30. Change it to tomorrow 6:30. We're gonna talk about demons and dreams and stuff like that. All right. Let's see. We're gonna get a couple of more people from the chat room, and then we're gonna knock off. All right. Let me just check this out right quick. I want to personally thank you because of the channel. That's how I found about Pastor Gino's sermons and holiness. Love you, my brother. Please keep blessing us with your content for sure. And Drew says, at least you don't beg for money. If you do something in public, apologize in public. Allegedly, Tony changed his ways so that triggered something in some people. People get caught up in their feelings and whatever the case may be. Like I said, I don't care. I really don't. I wasn't playing in the sandbox with these people or whatever the case may be and things like that. For sure. We here to do what we got to do to move the message, to move positivity, to move encouragement. For sure. I don't know why people out there. I don't know why people out there, so concerned about my ways and whatnot. Do what you do. Let me do what I do. You understand? All right. For sure, at David B. For sure. Paulette, thank you. I appreciate that for following all three of my YouTube channels. All right. Appreciate that. Young Tune, I don't know what you're talking about. Appreciate that at Paulette once again. Humbleness is what we all need to focus on. Hold on for a second. Focus on and not going back and forth. Not going back and forth. He said, don't work but create friction, and the devil likes that. We don't need that entertainment. For sure. Hmm. Oh, y'all funny, man. Mr. Ham says, you know the old say men, the old men say, do what they want boys to do what they can. Hmm. What's up to Jeremy Dunbar? Young Toon says, moderator, no, but I would if bro Tony saw fit. Well, um, I'm looking at a few people, for the moderator position and whatnot and things like that. I scout people. We had to fire 2 people before. We had to fire 2 people before. For sure. All right. Ooh. Y'all funny, man. All right, we're gonna end this live. We had a good live. This live was about the call that I received earlier, that Gina was coming back November the 12th. That's the call I received. Some people saying November the 5th. I mean, hey, if we come back November the 5th, it's all good. You understand? Like I said, that don't mean somebody's a liar and things like that, or whatever the case may be. Certain people say certain things, and certain people make decisions at the last minute, or wait, or move forward quick at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Some people act like that things like that can't happen in life, for sure. All right, so I did a lot of ignoring, not to engage in certain things like that, because we're not here for that. Whatever certain people got to say about Tony Harvin, I don't care. I'm not interested in going on no platforms and talking about gossip. If you want to talk about how to encourage the communities, how to encourage people and things like that, then we're gonna have a conversation. But as far as like gossip and stuff like that, I don't need to talk about that. You understand? I want to talk about, let's go into the communities. Let's go into the hard, violent communities and, do something then. You understand that? Let's do that. Talk to the youth. You know what I'm saying? Coach the youth. You know what I mean? Don't coach these people ears on nonsense and gossip. I don't have time for that. You understand? All right. So I hope everybody have a wonderful day, wonderful night, dinner, things like that. KB Harris. Appreciate that. So, I forgot somebody I was gonna put up. Derek says thank you for entering the date. Like I said, if he come on the 5th, it's gonna be on our First Church channel. If he come on the 5th, the 12th, the 19th, whatever, because you just never know changes that can happen. All right, for sure. All right, so I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off. Hey, yo, you funny, Jen. You funny. You funny. So if you see any type of videos on Tony Harvin and stuff like that, hey, man, it is what it is. All right. God bless everybody out there. I'm Tony Harvin. I'm signing off. Lord willing, I'll be back on tomorrow. All right. Peace. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Do remember, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right here and select all to receive all notifications upon the videos that come out on this channel. Also, my backup channel is Tony Harvin Network if you'd like to do the same.